Howdy folks, welcome back. So here we got you today, August 18th of 2020. This is the current loop that's in progress as we speak, as I'm doing this video. And I'm going to let the loop run for a minute. For those of you who have been with me for a while and know the techniques I use to look at these things, use the techniques I described to see if you can spot what's in here before I start pointing it out. So it appears we've had some kind of CME off of the sun, but not enough to make it register a CME. And what I'm seeing really is heavy flow. It's not a CME, it's just some really heavy flow because there is a big round black object right here passing by the sun. And you can see the material swirling around it up the top. You can see it spinning around it. Okay, here I pause it on this frame. As this object starts to emerge, it's this right here. This is the very top of this big round sphere. And then as we go, it starts to emerge. And here you can see the flow going down and around it and now going up and over this way. So now we've got a nice U-shaped type of flow going over the, would say the upper hemisphere of this object. Okay, here you can see it starting to build up in front now. It's like damming up or like an eddy right here, this white spot. Here you can make out the round shape of it. Okay, here I freeze framed it at this frame that was maybe 15 frames later from where we left off. And I wanted to see if you guys can make out what looks like a fighter jet with wings going out, coming back. Here's the fuselage. Here's the tail going up and coming down, coming back. And here's the other wing coming out and going back in like this. It's three-dimensional, and you're looking at it across like this way, okay? So it looks awfully familiar to something I've seen before. Now here we are at a few frames earlier as this thing starts to emerge. You can see these streaks, these white streaks are like painting the contour of it so you can make it out. I'll go a couple of frames ahead. Boom, boom, boom. And there it is again, now with black lines painting it. Okay, here I've zoomed in on it. You can make out the wing coming back and wing over here, coming forward. Here's the tail section coming down, coming back, and then going out again. Yeah, this shape right here of like some kind of flying machine or fighter jet reminds me a lot of this. These artifacts that were found, I think, in Colombia. And there's 18 different versions, little fighter jet versions, and I just took this one as an example, but I think maybe you can see what I'm talking about when I say this thing and this thing are looking very similar. A lot like these ones here. This one here. There's all different kinds of them. There's like 18 different versions. That one almost looks like a dragon. Yeah, look at this thing. So if we have more CMEs, I expect maybe to see something like this maybe coming out next, or one of these versions coming out of the passing by the sun or whatever they're doing. And if you want to see more about these things, go over to this gentleman's channel. His name is Praveen Mohan. Give him a like. Subscribe to him like I just did right here, okay? And he give you more information on these little artifacts that were found in Colombia, because there's a lot more to it. Now, as we come back to this, something else kind of seems apparent, and I'm going to put this into motion. And this black sphere is coming out before the little fighter jet thing is backing out. And it almost seems as if this black sphere is towing it or pulling it along. So I think maybe we're seeing something a little bit more than meets the eye. This black sphere could possibly be a force field or some kind of tractor beam type thing that pulls this craft past the sun or out of the sun if it's a portal. I mean, there's all kinds of ideas out there, but I'm just bringing to you what I've found and what I see in these things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all, and until my next video, bye.